Good afternoon, students. I am Nivetha. I am a new teacher for you. I am going to handle your science. First, let me introduce myself. I completed my MSc MPhil BA, and I hope you all are fine at the home. Yes, in this pandemic situation, first we must be self-controlled. We must not go here and there, roam. As a science teacher, it is my advice to wear your face mask and then wash your hands properly. Then advise your family members also to take care of them. First, science. By seeing this, what would you get into your mind? Science. It is a study of natural world through observation and experiment. What? It is a study of natural world through observation and experiment. Yes, what do you mean by observation? Can you guess anything? Observation is nothing but which we see through our eyes, which we observe and we get into it. Observation is which we see and learn. That's called as observation. Experiment. In science, we do not believe anything by observation. We need to do it practically, prove it, and then we must say it is correct. So, science is the study of world through observation and experiment. First, next, there are many branches of science. They are physics, chemistry, biology, earth science, and then space science, and then social science is also there. First, let me say what are all these. Chemistry. Chemistry means it is the study of chemicals. What? It is the study of chemicals. Then physics. Physics is the study of natural things around us. Biology. Biology is divided into two categories. They are botany and zoology. Botany deals with the study of plants and zoology deals with the study of animals. Earth science. Earth science is nothing but study of our earth and space. Then, I think you all had your breakfast in the morning. Yes, food. That's our first chapter. Where does it come from? Food. Where does it come from? Yes, these are all the content which we are going to see today. They are the introduction, food, functions of food, meals, types of food, sources of food, interesting types of food, mode of nutrition in animals, and then we will have a short recap. First, the content which are given here in the red color or we are going to cover it today. They are the introduction, food, functions of food, meals, types of food, sources of food. These are all the topics which we are going to cover today. Fine. Then we will move to the lesson. Yes. What did you have in a breakfast today? Yes. What did you have? Tell me once. Yes. Is that the same that you ate yesterday? No. By seeing all these pictures, do you feel hunger? These are all nice to see, right? Then, food is nothing but which nourishes the body. Nourishes is nothing but that gives energy to our body. Food is nothing but which gives energy to our body. It can be defined as anything that meets the need for energy building, regulation and protection of the body. Why do we take food? Why do we take food? Tell me your answers. Why do we take food? Without food, we cannot live. Without food, we cannot live. First, food gives us energy to do all our works. We need energy to do our work. To write, to sleep, walk, run, play. For everything what we need? Energy. And food gives the good body control. Then, there are variety of food that we eat every day. Yes, right what? There are variety of food that we eat every day. Have you ever imagined that what are these food items made up of? While you are eating, have you ever thought what are these food items made of and where do we get these food items? Then a simple question for you now. How to prepare rice and vegetable curry? How to prepare rice and vegetable curry? What are all the materials which are required to make a rice? Tell me. Do you know? What are the materials which are required to prepare rice? First, for that we need rice, water and then salt. What are all the things we are going to do now? First, soak the rice in water for few minutes and then boil the water. Then add the soaked rice to the boiled water, add salt and your rice is ready to eat now, right? Then, here you are able to see the picture of rice and then vegetable curry. Yes, for vegetable curry, what are the ingredients we needed? All the vegetables such as cauliflower, carrot, peas, beans, potato, what are all the vegetables we needed? We can add into it, right? And then tomato, etc. So, the materials which are required to prepare food items are called as ingredients. Yes, repeat me. The materials which are required to prepare food items are called ingredients. What? Ingredients. Yes, all these ingredients consist of nutrients in it. All these ingredients consist of nutrients in it. What do you mean by nutrients? The nutrients are nothing but they are carbohydrates, proteins, fat, minerals which are present in the food items are called as nutrients. What do you mean by nutrients? Vitamins, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, etc. which are present in the food item are called as ingredients. For making a roti or chapati, what we need? We need atta and water. So, what is the nutrients which we are going to get from that? We are going to get carbohydrate. What we will get? Carbohydrate. And then for dal, yes, we need pulses, water, salt, oil or ghee and then spices. Which state is known as land of spices? Which state is known as land of spices? Can you hear me clearly? Yes, so the answer is Kerala. Kerala is known as land of spices. What is the nutrients that we are going to get from this dal? That is the protein. What we are going to get from it? Protein. Then, what are the functions of food? Why do we need to take food every day? The first thing is that the food satisfies our hunger. Yes, the food satisfies hunger. When we feel hunger, we are not able to listen to anything and we are not able to do any work properly, right? If you feel hunger, you can't do anything properly. So, food helps to satisfy our hunger, maintain body temperature. How does the food maintain our body temperature? For example, in summer seasons, what we are advised to take? We are advised to take more fruits, right? And then juices, which are made from fruits. So, the juices which we take are watermelon, orange, and then some other fruits. So, these are all seasonal fruits which helps to maintain our body temperature and repair damaged cells. That means if we get hurt somewhere, so the food which we take in helps to repair the damaged cells and gives the new cells there. So, what are the functions of food? It helps in building our body, it gives energy to us and then it helps to fight against the diseases. What? It helps in building our body, it gives energy to us to fight against the diseases, repair damaged cells, maintain body temperature and then it satisfies our hunger. Yes, have you ever heard that the food are the medicines, right? So turmeric are good medicine. For example, pepper, they are the good medicine. So the food which we take in helps to fight against the diseases. Fine. Then, which of the following is a food ingredients? I gave you the explanation for ingredients, right? So, from this, can you say which is the food ingredients? Your options are A. Spices, B. Pastry, and then C. Glucose. So, which of the following is a food ingredients? Guess your answers. A. Spices, B. Pastry, C. Glucose. Yeah, the correct answer is spices. Because what do you mean by spices? Spices is nothing but clove, cardamom, pepper, etc. These are all the spices. They are the food ingredients. They are used to prepare food. But pastry, it is nothing but they are used in the preparation of chocolates and sweets. So they are not the food ingredients. And glucose, it is the simplest form of carbohydrate. Glucose is the simplest form of carbohydrate. So it is not a food ingredients. Food ingredients is nothing but the materials which are required to prepare food are called food ingredients. Right. We will move to the next one. So based on the food we eat, we are divided into three categories. They are carnivore, herbivore, and then omnivores. What are the three categories based on the food are divided? Herbivorous, carnivorous, and then omnivorous. What do you mean by herbivores? What do you mean by herbivores? So, the plant eating one are called herbivores. The animals which are dependent on plant are called herbivores. Example, cow, deer, etc. And then carnivores. Carnivores is the flesh eating one are called as carnivores. Example, tiger, lion, etc. And then omnivores. What do you mean by omnivores? That is which they eat both plants and animals are called as omnivores. Who eat both plants and animals are called as omnivore. So human comes under the category of herbivore, carnivore or omnivorous. Tell me your answers. So humans comes under the category of omnivorous. We'll move to the next one, that is the meals. What do you mean by meals? Food taken at one time of a day is called as meal. Food taken at one time of a day is called meal. So, in the morning, what do we take in? Breakfast. And in the afternoon, lunch. Evening, we will be having a snacks. And then in the night, we will be having dinner. So, 4 times we will be taking the meal. They are nothing but breakfast, lunch, snacks, and then dinner. Then, next one. So, types of food. So, based on the food we eat, they are divided into two. We get food from two sources. They are mainly from plants and then from animals. We get food mainly from two sources. They are the plants and animals. So the plant eaters are called as vegetarians. The vegetarian consists of plant and plant products only. So the vegetarian food consists of plant and plant products only, and non-vegetarian. Non-vegetarian means they eat both plants and animals and the products which are obtained from animals also. Example, fish, meat, etc. It consists of nutrients which are obtained from animals. So, the types are based on vegetarian food and then non-vegetarian food. So, it consists of two types, vegetarian. The plant eating are called vegetarian and the which they eat flesh are called as non-vegetarian. These are the types of food. So,